accurate down the field, and he can run it as good as anybody here since RG3.
Goes after his favorite target on first down and has the ball knocked down at the line. Straight games.
Amazing.
Play action for Russell on second down. It'll be third down and 10 unless a flag is
coming.
Play action again as Russell. He wants a bomb, throws it into man coverage. Intended for KD.
College football at this juncture halfway through.
Quarterback draw. Russell can run. This time he gets bottled up. And here are the must moments.
Them under 50 points today.
Russell over the middle, and it is a first down hook up to the toughest guy on this football team, according to all. Another play action fake. Pass right down the hash marks for another first down. Jay Lee.
Iowa State was going to play. Well, they're trying the best they can to keep everything in front of them.
That ball bobbled and dropped. Davion Hall couldn't hold. Slant, almost in.
Be 7 the other way for the Cyclones.
Another third down and 10. Play action again for Russell. He's looking for the end zone for Coleman. He's got it. That's a Baylor touchdown.
I said he's unflinching, Bob. He just should have thrown a pick six, and he knew that he got away with it. He stared down that slant route, and he threw it right to the DB. And does he care? Does it affect his next snap? By no means, because he knows when he puts it right into the hands of the most lethal offense in football.
First carry for Shock Linwood. And he picks up a yard and a half. Have to have at least a few that just bounce your way to have a streak like that, and they did. There's a deflected pass, and Seth Russell lets it drop for two receivers stacked to either side. Draw play, and that is beaten in the back. If the fullback looks big, it's because he is. Although they'll take a shot on first down looking for Corey Coleman.
Keep up front doing a nice job so far.
Now they'll try and run behind McGowan. Getting to the edge is Shock Linwood. Breaking tackles. And that's an easy first down for Baylor.
Brown, that's as good as a decleater.
Little read option, and Russell on the keeper. He's down the sideline. Seth Russell cruises into the end zone with another Baylor touchdown.
You miss one tackle. This is a numbers game within this scheme. It's what Art loves to do. He loves to pressure and burden your defense. And put, you hear this assignment football. I got running back. I got quarterback. Yeah, Willie Harvey, middle linebacker. You know what I want? You have got the quarterback. And when he is more athletic than you, and he can juke you and leave you in the dust. And that offense just not firing on all cylinders with Cardell in.
Seth Russell and his offense firing on all cylinders as he overthrows. Wide open on an easy pitch and catch is Platt, and he picks up 9 from that number for a moment. And they'll pick up a first down here straight up the middle with Shock Linwood.
Well, what I love the most in left tackle, it affords them vast opportunities to do even more within this system.
Corey Coleman gets to the edge. And tackled out of bounds.
Corey Coleman in the backfield, more opportunities to expand, but it starts up front.
Russell finds Platt. All the way down to the 11-yard line.
Before halftime.
Coleman's in the slot left. He's the favorite target. Russell buying time. Extending the play.
Got him.
Wide open is Coleman in the end zone. Russell finally pitches it. Coleman catches it. That's another Baylor touchdown.
An eligible lineman downfield, number 69 of the offense.
For Coleman takes his 18th touchdown reception off the board.
Easy bounce to the outside. No one home for Iowa State. And into the end zone goes Shock Linwood from 17 yards away.
It has matched his play of being up and down.
This play blown dead before it starts. Russell under pressure and throws it away as he takes it. Points per game basically per play that Baylor scores. That's a backwards pass. At least it looked. Down and 15 for Baylor. Russell steps up, throws on the run. That should have been intercepted. A game where they've taken the ball away at least twice. Quick hitch. K.D. Cannon breaks a tackle. Muscles his way down the sideline.
That is my message or motto for this group. You can't get right defensively.
A little stop and go for Corey Coleman. Incomplete.
Our way.
Linwood runs into traffic and picks up a yard or two.
You know what? We're going to do it differently than everybody else. And yeah, we've got some fun video to showcase that.
Coleman on third down makes the catch but gets stood up. So now Bale's timeout. They'll run for it with Russell. A cutback by the quarterback. And he runs for...
If you're not, you can take a little break.
Coleman lowers his shoulders inside the 5.
To get open, that being Corey Coleman.
Shock Linwood, a little jab step in the backfield, picks up a first. Linwood stood up at about the 2. Levi Peters was the first man there. Allen in at that H-back spot. The crowd reacts. He tries to pave the way. Russell reaches for the goal line. A second effort down at the... Baylor set to go. Quarterback sneak. Moving the pile with a flag down. Was Baylor set, or did they go so quickly they drew a flag?
On Linwood, I think, the running back.
False start. Not all 11 players were set in the backfield prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty, third down.
Well, now that was stayed. So now third down and goal back at the 6. Russell with all day. Easy pitch and catch to Linwood. A Baylor touchdown.
It just looks like
Linwood to the 43.
he's killing them.
Pitch and catch to KD Cannon. See 12 teams where they just spread you out, as they continue to do. And Russell takes a shot towards the end zone. And that floats incomplete past Jamal Wiltz.
As well. Well, this year they can push and they can shove. And I think they should do this the rest of the afternoon.
Look at Linwood running behind McGowan. He's carrying a whole heck of a lot of extra weight.
Well,
a drop from Coleman. It'll be 4 and get lost back there. And here is Linwood spinning for a first down on 4th and short. And not only... Linwood to the 24-10 in the Big 12 in rushing as well. So they can wear you down with a bunch of different backs. And here's Jefferson in the game. Instead, it's KD Cannon making a man miss and hurdles his way out of bounds.
That have played a lot of ball and grown up an awful lot in Waco.
Here's Johnny Jefferson turning the corner. Gets a block. Out of bounds inside the 10.
Field, at least it was a week ago, 3 different times against West Virginia. He's put in one-on-one situations.
Instead, it's Jefferson up the middle. Let's see this time. Jefferson to the 2. Up off the line of scrimmage on 2nd down and goal. Now it's Devin Chafin in as the tailback. He submarines, and he pushes his way into the end zone. That's another Bears touchdown.
And look at the big boy. He's laying on all 3 of them. It's a little power football. And that time, you follow right behind him. And doesn't knock everybody out. A lot of times, he just displaces them. They want no part, and they get out of the way. But follow big number 80, and you could follow the ball. Back and Kaya knocked out of the game. He's a difference maker, someone they have to have.
Worst field position of the game for Baylor at their own. Linwood again. Breaking tackles, picks up a first down. He came into today, America, in receiving yards per game. That is one heck of a 1-2 punch. And there is Coleman tied up down the sideline.
And just have not been able to do so.
Well-timed route to KD Cannon, right at the first down marker. Seth Russell was throwing that football. Pitch and catch, and it's caught by Cannon and walks for the first down.
Who's the guy that you want by your side? They're pointing to this guy who can play running back, who can play receiver. I think being the rest of the pack, he probably enters it ahead of Russell.
Here he is again, out of the running back spot, close to a first down. Well, he's already set as Russell looks to sneak it for a first down. In 2012, Stedman Dale.
Ample opportunity to do so week in and week out.
Russell sidearms one. That's a punt, and it's intercepted at the 10-yard line. Brian Peavy, that's about as easy an interception as he will make. And Seth Russell was hit by Jordan Harris. He's slow to get up.
And we've seen this now a few.
Russell has all day to throw. Checks it down underneath. That's Gus Penning. And he's close to a first down.
For the snap today, going to have a chance at halftime to talk through some of those.
Linwood reverses field. Gets to the outside. He's got some blockers setting up a wall. Linwood across the 50. Seth Russell was one of those that.
As that sees green grass, the other side of the 50, you can see a couple more shots.
He's got room again. Linwood cuts it back. That'll stop the clock. It's another first down. Clock with 13 seconds to go. That gives the Bears a chance to regroup. And here's Russell for the end zone, looking for Coleman. He just about.
Focus was to score another 35 points.
Well, he starts off with a short hop.
Score 35 more. We're going to finish the job. He was very to the point and very direct. Work to be done.
A little delay in the backfield as Seth Russell couldn't decide whether.
Off the edge in a critical 3rd and 11.
Too many men on the field for the Iowa State defense. They get the 3rd down stop. DeMont.
I have a hunch Mr. Whittingham will use that as motivation.
Shock Linwood bounces it outside, gets to the sideline. Flag down. Will happen. They'll run it again. And Linwood with another cutback and another jump cut. Boy, he made
Conference play, but a lot of the unforced errors today was 6.
There he goes again. Juking out across
In the right spot and so comfortable in every phase of the game.
Russell's pass deflected, so it will be 2nd down and 10.
Hurts coming into this game. He's going to get touches if he stays healthy to shatter those records.
Gets stood up just across the 30, down to 5 now as Seth Russell calls for the ball. Play action. Slant knocked down at the line.
One of the more dynamic players in college football for the Cardinal.
Shock Linwood starts off this drive up the middle for 5.
Test your mentality to finish. This is a drive. If you're Seth Russell and you're Baylor and you want to be a championship team, there's just kind of a malaise. Let's go put in this game really out of hand and finish it.
Linwood to the 42-yard line.
Game conditions and knowing you have the game in hand, but finish.
Go route for Coleman. Incomplete. Jamal Wilkes. They're going to try and run for it with Linwood. They won't get it.
Kendall Briles, play caller, want to see that kind of energy go in the right direction. Starts here.
And it starts with the ground game. Shock Linwood gets a block on the edge. That's Corey Coleman.
10.
It's a Baylor offense that averages 349 yards a game rushing. As they find.
If they're going to get to the places that they want to get over the course of a season.
Losing the football, though, is Johnny Jefferson. A giveaway by Baylor at midfield. Has not given up a point in the second half to Baylor. Just about has to have a 3 and out. And Shock Linwood is brought down. Well, Zubin's 2nd down and 8 now for Baylor. Play action and a slant. And the catch is made down to the 26-yard line by.
Ever watched in college football.
Shock Linwood cuts it back to the 21. Linwood again. This time he's brought down right out.
Than what Baylor's expressing offensively.
3rd down and 5. A keeper for Russell. He is met. Let's see where they spot the football. Forward progress. Jamal Wilkes is in a quarterback. And he'll run the option with Chafin. And Devin Chafin goes right up the middle.
Go to Stillwater at TCU.
Stidham had a problem with a high snap. Did well not only to hold on to it, but to muscle his way within 2 yards of a first.
They're going to have to continue to progress by the end of the season.
Chafin picks up the first down.
Detail has got to be sharper when the competition strengthens.
Stidham can win a title.
And it's part of being 18 to 22. It's part of that human psychology.
Stidham on a rollout. Extending the play. Flips it into the end zone, and there is a touchdown for Corey Coleman. So there are some style points for Baylor.
Russell approves. And Stidham, by the way, now 6 touchdowns, no interceptions for the true freshman on the year. But it's also, as I said, psychology. This stadium empties out. You could feel the energy really leave this place. There wasn't a real tremendous threat of losing this game. Nice job by Stidham. Attracting the defenders, looking like he's going to run, showing the awareness of what's going on. To go through, took a shot to the head as he scrambled late in this game, has not returned. his availability in Manhattan, Kansas, or is a true freshman going to be under center for our Briles? And you never rest. It's week to week in the sport where weekly it's most important to get it done. You see the thumbs up, you get the win. Still more to be done here in Baylor.
Baylor wins at 45-27. Penn State and Maryland's coming up. For Brock and Shannon, I'm Bob Wischusen.